Hoop ballers. Let's talk about your balls. Yep, your balls and the area around them. Let's talk about manscaped.com. Go there and use promo code hoopball20, HOOPBALL20. Use the promo code and go check out all the tools they have of trimming the hedges and taking care of your lawn, like the Lawnmower 3.0 with a built-in LED light to help you get into those dark dye crevices on the inner parts. Also, the Gooch. It is hard to get to the Gooch if you can't see it. So use the LED light with the anti-tugless technology on the razor, full long battery life. Then check out the Weed Whacker. Bring that out of the shed. Use it on your shrubs. Cut down what you need, down to bare minimum if you need to. It's got a nice anti-tugless technology just like the Lawnmower 3.0. It's also got a lithium battery. And best news of all, these things are waterproof. So that way you can do it in the shower and take care of business in the cleanest way possible. Hoopball20 is the promo code that's going to get you free shipping as well as 20% off. I recommend using it. I recommend getting the complete care kit with your free shipping and your 20% off. Spend a little extra, get a lot more. There's a good care kit there for us gentlemen: face scrub, shampoo, ball treatment, and the area that surrounds our balls. I believe there's even a pair of underwear in there for our balls. So yeah, that's going to conclude the talk about our balls. Now let's talk about bets. MyBookie.ag is where all the hoop ballers take care of their winnings and where we place all of our wagers that we post in our article in the Wager Pass, as well as our free plays and our Discord chats. Yes, MyBookie.ag. Use promo code HOOPBALL, HOOPBALL. Let them know that we sent you. Hell, specifically type in my name. I want them to know. But most importantly, you got to let them know what podcast that is. And it is Today in Sports Betting. You let them know that we sent you, and then we as a family get to grow. And then we get to set you up to reap more benefits. And that is what's important to us because we are here to help you win money. And that is why we recommend MyBookie. Their slogan is bet, win, get paid. And it's quite simply that easy. Use Bitcoin to get going. That's a high recommendation of VM Center at Vince Miracle, our guy. It's a recommendation of me. It's so easy. Dan Bespris, the Podfather, Aaron Bruschi, the Godfather, they get in there, they get going with Bitcoin, they get their money in and out, and it's easy peasy. Hoopball's the promo code. Use that. Let them know that we sent you. MyBookie.ag. Bet, win, get paid. Now, as a podcast, we have your balls and your bets covered. And without further ado, we have Today in Sports Betting.
The following is a Hoop Ball presentation.
What's going on, Hoop Ballers? It's your boy Troy Markowski here with another solo dolo episode of Today in Sports Betting. Going to be talking a little bit about the Euros, a little bit about Copa America and NBA to wrap it all up. So let's just dive right in. Euros 2020, even though we're in 2021, has been nothing short of electric to say the least. Quite a crazy weekend. Shouts out to Christian Eriksen. Glad he's okay. England handled Croatia 1-0. There was a barn burner of a game yesterday between the Netherlands and Ukraine. 5 second-half goals. So lots going on here in Euros. But really what I want to focus on is the 3 p.m. Eastern game of France and Germany tomorrow. Tuesday, the 15th, that is. in Munich. France favored, though. The line right now, half a goal for France at plus 154, plus half a goal for Germany at minus 212. Money lines 165 for Germany, plus 154 for France, and draw is plus 175. Over under sitting at 2.5, with the under getting the juice minus 142. This game is going to determine the group of death, in my opinion. This is going to be France's hardest game, like I said, in Munich against Germany, a German squad who dropped 7 in their last qualifying match against Latvia. Definitely capable of putting up big goals whenever they want. However,
for the ones standing guard, for the eagle-eyed, for the knights in shining armor, and for all those who support them, we are Grainger, your experienced safety partner, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, committed to helping keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, clickgrainger.com/safety, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I like France. France is the favorite. France is my favorite to win it. France is one of the teams I threw a future down on. If you go back and listen to our Euros preview show where we broke down futures, group futures, all that, I like France. So I would be going with the plus 154 money line. And I actually kind of like the over in this game. Both teams dominant defensively, of course, great goalkeeping on both sides. But if you look at the counterattack and the just straight outright ability of Kylian Mbappe, I think France can hang up a couple goals and force Germany to try to get into a shootout with them. So I like France tomorrow. That's definitely the game to watch out for. The other game tomorrow at noon, Portugal-Hungary, the other half of the group of death right here. Portugal, 1.5 goal favorites, plus 125. Money lines, minus 232. Hungary, plus 560 on the money line. Draw at plus 290. Over-under sitting at 2.5. And again, slight edge to under at minus 120. This is Portugal's to lose. Hungary is pretty much going to get beaten up by everybody in the group, and Portugal just happens to be first in line. So obviously a lot of juice there with the money line, but I wouldn't be surprised if Portugal wins 2-0, 3-0. So the minus 1.5 is something I'm going to be leaning on. You want to get Ronaldo going early, especially if you look at the bigger picture of the tournament. Get him going early. He'll get everyone else going early. They feed off his energy. So, yeah, I like Portugal. I like France. No surprise there because that's also who I'd pick to come out of the group of death. France to be first, Portugal to be second. I still think Germany gets out of the group due to the new format where the next 4 best teams – so each group, 2 teams come out of. The next 4 best teams will make it out. Germany is going to be one of those teams. Unless they somehow just drop the ball, get dominated, and then lose to Hungary, which, again, highly, highly unlikely. What I do want to shift to now is the Copa America. That would be the South American version of Euros, essentially. Every team in South America. International play going on. Let me just read to you the futures right now. Brazil, minus 106 favorites. Argentina, plus 270. Colombia, plus 700. Uruguay, plus 750. And Chile, plus 1,400 to round out your top 5. Brazil, obvious why they're the favorites. They have a great squad, well-balanced all around. Argentina has Messi, so that's why they're second favorites. And they're a good team, but they obviously rely on Messi. I like the value with Colombia. James Rodriguez in that midfield for Colombia really has a lot of power and can make some deep runs depending on who they're facing up with. And once we get to knock out what the matchups are. So I'm going to throw a little flyer on Colombia plus 700. I don't like that Brazil has all this juice with it. Minus 106 with a future. That's a little crazy to have a future at minus odds. However, it's understandable. They're the best team in South America. Argentina is always going to get those big odds, but I'm not. I'm staying away. Messi notoriously doesn't get it done internationally. Hate coming from me on Messi. However, it's true. They're Messi's best international finish. Let's see, they got to the World Cup finals and got dominated by Germany. I believe he's made a final in Copa America before, but he's, not gotten it done. Doesn't get it done internationally. So I'm staying away from Argentina. I'm throwing a little bit on Brazil. I still got to figure out how much just because of the juice. And like I said, a little flyer on Colombia plus 700 is what I am going to be looking at. Excuse me. Now, NBA playoffs. That's what we're all really here for, right? Just kidding. You love the soccer too. But NBA playoffs, 7:30, Atlanta Hawks, 76ers. Sixers are 3.5-point favorites, minus 145 on the money line. Hawks are plus 125. Over under sitting at 226. I like the Sixers. They're the better team. They showed it in last game. They pulled away at the end there, and that was with Danny Green and other role players not really hitting their shots. Seth Curry made his threes, but he's a Curry brother. That's expected. Tobias Harris had a phenomenal game. Joel Embiid did Joel Embiid stuff. Really, the concern is just Ben Simmons shooting free throws because apparently that's the strategy is hack a Simmons, and that's kind of crazy to me. But yeah, I like the 76ers in this one. I'm going to take the 3.5. I'm going to take the over. I think they'll go ahead and run away with it, close it out, and that'll be that. 10 o'clock, Utah Jazz, Los Angeles Clippers, 2-1 series. Clippers are 5-point favorites. Moneyline minus 210, Jazz plus 175. Over-under sitting at 224. I'm really intrigued by the fact that this line's up to 5. I know the Clippers ended up winning by like 16 or 17, or it was a blowout. I know that it was a blowout. I don't remember the final score exactly, but the Clippers really ran away with it, dominated the whole time. I think they're going to win this game. I really do. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have been balling. I don't know. I guess they like to go down 0-2 before they really put the foot on the pedal, but I think the Clippers win this game. But I think the Jazz cover. Rudy Gobert had an awful game, and I love to see it because I don't like Rudy Gobert. But he's going to bounce back. He's got to be the defensive presence. The thing is, when the Clippers run this pick and roll, and then Rudy Gobert was doing a lot of drop coverage, and you can't do that against Kawhi Leonard because he's going to make his mid-range shots. That's what he does. He's a robot. He's automatic. So I like the Clippers. I like the Jazz plus 5, though. And, I like the under 224. There's a bit of an anomaly that last game finished, I believe, 132-106 or something like that. So very much so a Clippers blowout that led to an over happening, garbage time minutes, yada, yada. I like the Jazz to cover. I like the Clippers to win, though. And I like under 224. That's been your rapid fire today in sports betting. Thank you all so much for listening. Follow me at Dwayne_TheRockJ on Twitter, at Hoopball Gaming, at Hoopball Tweets. Follow the whole crew. We're out here giving out plays all the time. We appreciate the love and support. And thank you very much. Until next time.
This has been a Hoop Ball presentation.